Hello everyone, thanks for joining me. Almost every time there's a discussion about chip hex code colors on Spectrum, there is one comment with, I don't want people to use their own colors, I don't want to see pink chips. I have news for you, this ship sailed a long time ago. We have pink star-kitten dragonflies, we have pink Valentine's Day ship colors, we have pink armor sets, for example Starstruck and Envy, we have bear helmets, we have Nerf guns, we have Fortnite color schemes, for example Mirai Pulse. Other games like iRacing and ACC let players totally customize their cars without any problems. In a game like Star Citizen, which is full of magic, seeing pink ships doesn't annoy me, magic does. And now we have this, star-kitten undersuit and helmet. So stop telling me you don't want to see pink ships. To make this perfectly clear, I have nothing against this. I know some players like this. Me personally, I wouldn't run around like this. No. I would feel very silly, but that's fine. You have to give people options. I have nothing against this undersuit or this helmet. But please, stop telling us you don't want to see pink ships. First, most ships won't be pink, and with few pink ships, that's totally fine by me. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye, auf Wiedersehen.
But it's pretty cool. So yeah, so for what will be happening going forward is now we'll be able to roll out, different sort of, first of all the skins that we've already promised, but probably some new ones, and at some point we'll allow tools for people to be able to sort of do their own paint job.
So essentially, the process kind of begins with we want to get these pre-configured schemes done. So you could, for example, go off and go, oh, you know what, I want a NASA themed kind of skin, or I want a District 9 themed skin, or I want a pink Hello Kitty themed skin. And then essentially we as artists create basically they're material files. They're tiny in memory. They're so small that we can have like hundreds of them if we want to, because they're all calling the same textures. That's what's done under the hood. Okay, once those material files are created and obviously named accordingly and sanity checked that the emblem is called emblem and the submaterial ID is called submaterial ID 1, 2 and 3, they have to be the same names. That's then handed to tech design to then kind of set that up with the loadout that they're putting together for that ship. Further forward, we want these kind of paint configurations to become hex codes. So if you're in like a guild of 20 players, and the clan leader said, all right, this is our paint scheme, there's going to be no like guessing work. Like you get the hex code, you put it in there, and it automatically will say, oh, you know what, we've got matte black against yellow against pink, something crazy, and at every ship in your fleet you can put that hex code on and it will automatically go into that color configuration. So there's a lot of kind of cool things, and as artists we do this stuff all day every day, and we were just like, why wouldn't we give the end user this functionality? So that's the overall plan. There is a lot of kind of very things you have to be careful with when you're authoring the shaders for this stuff, so it can accommodate these options. But we're on top of that, and that's kind of, yeah, it's good. That's what we're doing on the initial kind of burst of ships right now. I think it's really cool, and it's really amazing to see, like, today I just kind of caught up with the guys and looked at what we're working on for that stuff, and there's like a fleet of 50 ships, all with different skins, all with different loadouts, and it injects color into the game. You can have your kind of personal things going on, which is kind of cool. If I was going to pick one to fly and customize myself, I've always got a sweet spot for the Avenger. If it was me, I'd probably go for a dirty chrome kind of finish. The shape is just kind of so kind of primitive. To get some kind of highly reflective material on it, I think would just look super cool in space. So that's what I would go for.
Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.